How's it going, everybody? I just want to say some stuff and everything, which I haven't really said much about this subject, which it was only occurred or it came up to my understanding as of yesterday. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I really don't care about that and everything, but I hope this gets out, and I hope this individual sees it. And I'm not going to not say the name. Actually, I'm going to say the name. I'm not going to sit on here and beat around the bush about everything about who it is. And I just want to go and get out of the way right now. I'm not a professional at this YouTube stuff, so cut me a break on that. If not, then I guess just go ahead and exit out of here and go screw yourself. But the thing is, and I was trying to get on the live feed with little dawg, canell, and everybody else like that yesterday, but didn't have a good signal, and it took them a while to give me a call back. I was wanting to say some stuff on the live feed. The thing is, you might have beef with somebody. You might want to be out here trying to make money for yourself and want to talk shit. But for you to sit there and bring up another service member for a service-connected disability and talking shit, saying, oh, the only way that you can keep this and keep that is because the government's paying you. I think that right there, you just need to shut your fucking mouth. And if this video gets taken down because of language, I will keep on putting it back up, or I'll make it different. But for you to sit there and just be a smartass like that and just talk a lot of junk and run your mouth shows how much of a bitch you are. You sit there and you say that you were in the Marines. Okay. I was in the Army. And yes, I know I'm fat now, and I really don't give a fuck. But cover this up, so let me see the numbers. I'm not scared to put that out. I'm not putting the numbers out, but I'll put that out. Apparently, you never showed any proof that you were. And the way that you're talking to another service member about that doesn't sound like you were in the military. The only thing that sounds like is that you're a little bitch that sits behind Call of Duty and act like you're a fucking soldier or a Marine or a sailor or whatever. That should not even be brought the fuck up. I've heard that you brought up wives before. And I know I'm not the best looking guy, but why in the fuck would the wife sit there and watch you when they got a family to take care of? Got a life. And then you sit there bragging about it and everything else. Sit there playing with your little beard and your hair. That's just gay, dude. I mean, really. It's like you don't have no confidence. You just gotta sit there and talk shit about people. But I mean, back to the PTSD thing. That's out of your fucking mouth. If you don't have it, or you don't have no service-connected disability, and who the fuck knows? You might have went into the military, but what did you do? Did you go over there to the sandbox? Did you go overseas? Did you go to Iraq, Afghanistan, Camp Buren, Al-Asalim? Where did you go? Did you do anything? Now, I'm not calling you a fobbit. I'm not saying that you got to be a combat MOS. But whenever you're sitting there saying that you're an officer or was an officer in the military, not one single officer that I had interactions with whenever I was in the military ever sit there and talk shit about another service member. Now, they might have sat there joking around, calling each other asshole, or joking around like that, but not making fun of anything. I know every branch makes fun of each other, calling us green beans, idiots, calling jarheads, bullet sponges, whatever. But for you to sit there and have the balls, well, actually, I wouldn't even say you have the balls. I would say that you're just so damn stupid to sit there and just talk shit about a service member, about having PTSD, about having disabilities. You want to talk shit about somebody? I live near your area. There's a lot of veterans that lives around your area. Why don't you have the stupidity to walk into a VFW and say that? Walk into a VA. Say it face to face with somebody. Because you can say it behind your phone in your little U.S. carrier's truck with your partner. But you won't say it out to anywhere else. Won't say it to anybody's face. Now, I'm not trying to get involved with the drama. I'm not trying to start crap. I guess you can say I'm trying to start crap because I just don't like whenever somebody sits there and just talks shit. Little guy, canell, little dog, trucking his heck. They might all get in arguments. That's none of our damn business. Everybody gets in arguments. If you say that you don't, you're a bald-faced ass liar. But to just sit there and talk about somebody's family, about somebody's disability, that's just uncalled for. That's not the brotherhood that I've experienced in the military. Not the brotherhood that I experienced in the fire department. It's just a pussy-ass thing to do with you sitting there running your mouth. And for y'all who don't know who I'm talking about RVT, Red Viking Trucker. Was it Scott Cooley? And this 19, whatever it is, about like page 19 or whatever. Me personally, I would never, ever go to a company that charges me if I forget to send in a document, or I gotta wash the truck every time after a load. I haven't really paid attention to that. I really don't give a shit. But with you sitting there saying it's the best company and that GMP done the same thing, they might do it to an extent if you're a total idiot and you start costing them money. But the thing is, I watch Trucker Jim's videos every time he brings one out. Never one time he ever said anything about getting fined for this, not picking up a load on time. People understands. It's trucking. Stuff can happen out here. But anyways, I'm just getting off the subject. But I just think that's the biggest pussy-ass thing to do, is sit there and talk about another service member. So, might have got off subject or whatever. I'm just sitting here kind of bored and just astonished about how people can run their damn mouth about people with disabilities and stuff. And the thing that I want to say is, what pisses me off about it is, we've all in the military, in firefighting, police, all the emergency responders. PTSD is not just for military. Anybody can get that. But just to sit there and talk shit about that, it's just uncalled for, because Everybody in the military has lost people. I lost people in my family where they're not getting the help that they need, or they're asking for it, and the VA ain't doing nothing about it, or not fast enough, or they sat there and think to themselves, I don't want to ask for help because that'll make me look everything less like a man or everything or a woman or whatever. It's nothing to talk shit about. I'll admit, whenever I was in the military, my wife, well, actually my ex-wife and everything now, basically sat there and basically cheated on me, left me, and I found out through the grapevine that basically she was with another guy back in my hometown of Salisbury whenever I lived there. I'll admit, I did try to end it, but I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't succeed at that. Because now I got a beautiful family, got a 3-year-old daughter I couldn't be more happier about, and everything else. But we just lost another soldier from First Cav that we served with not even 3 weeks ago. If I'm not mistaken, he had a baby on the way, had another child, and had a wife. He had just got done with college and everything, just got his degree. I mean, there's multiple reasons and multiple stuff for a service member. And for you to sit there and run your mouth about that, it's just pathetic. It shows how much of a bitch you are. And you're wanting to sit there and whenever everybody's defending, whenever it's backing each other, back in the military, saying that you shouldn't be doing this, and you want to sit there like all high and mighty. You're not. You want to try to have a lawyer can match me for this? Go right ahead. Christopher Thompson. I live up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and everything. And trust me, my email, c.thompson6170@gmail.com. Please, if you want to say something about that, fucking email me. So I might be out of the military, but you never get the fucking military out of a service member. Because right now, if one of my damn battles called me up and said that they needed help or needed this or needed to talk, I drop whatever the fuck I'm doing. I'll pull over on the side of the road if I have to load to get there late. So, and another thing is, whoever's watching this or whoever will watch this, 1099s, they're technically illegal in a way, but I wouldn't care to do it. I've been to different companies, and the company I'm with right now is a really good company. I couldn't ask for any better. I pay taxes. And for another guy to sit there and say, basically, you're a loser if you don't make anything like 6-digit each year or whatever like that. Yeah, I mean, he might be doing it. But the thing is, if you're happy with the job that you're doing, don't worry about anybody. They can go fuck themselves. They just want to sit there and feel better about themselves because their life sucks or they know that they're stupid asses. I mean, hell, I get people saying all the time, oh, you're a fat fuck, you're this, you're stupid. I don't care. I'm not out here to impress anybody. I'm just out here making money for my family. Then I go home, spend time with them. I'm not sitting out here losing sleep over somebody that likes me or somebody that hates me. And yeah, he might be making 6 figures. But you also got to think. Insurance, taxes. I don't know if he's a lease purchase. He sure as hell ain't an owner up. But there's a lot of stuff that comes along with that. Repairs to the truck and everything. I guess, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that It is a no maintenance lease or some shit like that, but you still got to pay taxes, so that's not going to be 6 figures. And for him to sit out here having 2 years or 2.5 years experience, sitting out here telling a driver how to do tanker, how to do flatbed, how to do car hauling, how to do whatever, it's stupid. Now I'll admit, he has a good way of making the money and everything for coaching calls. Would I ever do that? Would I ever call him for a coaching call? Hell no. Would I do it if I was a new driver? Hell no. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that these people I'm about to mention is right on everything, that they're superheroes, that they're gods, that they know everything. But whenever I was coming into trucking, whenever I got out of the military, I was looking at trucker reports, stuff like that. But trucking coach, he gets a lot of good information. Little Dog, he gives information. Canell, he gives information. Ike gives information. The fucking little guy, for crying out loud. He's made videos, if I'm mistaken, like 5 or 6 years so far. Ever since he started out, I think at Warner. Go in there and look at stuff. Send drivers that's been in driving for a while a message. Not in 2.5 years. So I'm not going to take no fucking experience from a driver that's been driving for 2.5 years and run with it, or even pay for it. Now, he might know the lanes from Charlotte, North Carolina, down to Atlanta, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, and back up and stuff like that. But for somebody to sit there and tell you how to do something, as far as flatbed, remember, he hasn't really done it. Or driving in the Northwest. If I'm mistaken, he's done his first Northwest trip this past week. Hasn't really ran in the snow, blowing winds, stuff like that. So who's to say that he knows everything about that? But why should you even listen to him? I wouldn't. And just like what another older truck driver told me before, and I grew up in a military and truck driving family. Once you sit there and you think that you know everything about trucking, it's a time that you need to get the fuck out. Hand in your CDL and just fucking leave. Because you're going to end up killing somebody. And that's what the fuck's going to happen with him. Sitting there acting like he knows everything whenever you sure as fuck don't. I've been driving for 5 years, going on 6. There's still shit out here that I'm fucking learning. I learn every single day. Now, could I sit out here and blow smoke up drivers' asses, tell them this? Oh, come over to my company. You can make 6 figures, this and that. They'll give you a brand new truck. They'll tickle your asshole and cradle your balls at the same time. Yeah, I could. But that's also believing that fucking pigs and unicorns fucking flies around. The thing is, you shouldn't be charging drivers for some information. But the thing is, if a driver is good enough to do it, then take his damn money. But there's ways out here, drivers, and people that's coming into this industry to find out how to do this. Just like everything like Little Dog just posted, what was it, yesterday? About hard times out here. There is hard times and everything, especially if you have a family. You're away from them whenever they're going to doctor's appointments. You're away whenever they do their first steps. You're away whenever they do their first works. It sucks. But the thing is, it's a good paying industry. Not great. You're not going to sit out here and become the next Donald Trump or whoever the fuck you look up to and become a millionaire out here. Even owner ops. They do good. Like Ball and Chains, for example. They run with Landstar. They got this good, fucking great lane set up with, if I'm not mistaken, FedEx. They're making damn good money. They go over their pay statements every week, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing is, if you want to sit there and claim that your company that you work for does this and does that, and you can make this much money, if I'm mistaken, whenever you're at GMP RVT, you sit right there, you and Trucker Jim, that you call Trucker Jam because y'all got a damn argument. And I was talking about showing your pay stubs. But it's kind of funny, the only one that ever showed the pay stubs was Trucker Jim. Because by the time all that came to, your ass already ditched the hell out. You want to sit there and recruit drivers, say that you can make this, you can make that. Then show a pay stub. Show what you're really making. Because people with your experience, the 2.5 or 3 years, even over here at Crete and Schaefer, still is making more money than you. I'm making 55 cents a mile. Yes, I've been doing this a little bit longer than you. Not trying to brag about it or anything, but it's a lot better money than that company does. And washing your truck after every load. If I had Little Dog's truck, I'll be washing that damn thing after every time a bug hits the son of a bitch. But just think, all that money right there, $35, $45, how much ever it costs to get a truck washed now, after every single load, that could go towards the driver. That could be extra money, but they want to make sure that their stuff is clean. I can understand that. I can respect the company that wants that. But it's just kind of ridiculous. The only thing I'm trying to say is, if somebody said they're running his damn mouth about the PTSD for only having 2.5 years experience, wanting to sit out here and call truck drivers stupid for not making six figures and everything, because if you think about it, like I said before, after he pays his taxes and whatever, he's not making those six figures, so I guess he's a dumb fuck also. I guess I'm a dumb fuck. But I'm still bringing home anywhere from $1,100 to $1,300 a week. And that's on like a normal average week of running. But I guess in his terms, you got to run your face off. And one thing, I don't know if it's true, and I'm not trying to make up excuses or anything, but just sit there and say you are running your face off so much. You got a shit in a bag with a fucking co-driver. That's just fucking disgusting, okay? I mean, seriously. Yeah, I mean, we shit out on the fucking side of the road. I mean, there's points of truck driving where you gotta do that. If you're in the middle of nowhere, don't have a bathroom, that's understandable. But saying no matter what and everything, you're running so hard, what are you doing? Driving down the road with fucking cruise control on, holding a Walmart bag up to your ass and shitting in that? I mean, it's just stupid. Find a place to pull over. You got a 30-minute break. Do that. Like I said, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that on a live stream. That's just fucking nasty. I mean, you just got to think about the poor driver in the back sitting there sleeping and waking up to a smell of fucking shit in the damn truck. That's just... I mean, I guess that's what happens when you run your face off. So I'm glad I don't have to run my face off. Thing is, I see that there's only like 2 people in here and everything. I don't know if they're still in here or my signal's messing up. I know I'm just repeating myself a lot, but all I'm saying is, people, just watch out. Don't jump at the first thing. And whenever I first started doing YouTube videos, I was promoting, if I'm not mistaken, Trans Am. They fucked me over. Then I was with RTI. And I will still say RTI is a good company. There's just certain individuals there that could get weeded out, and it would be an amazing company. Get better trucks sometimes. That would be more amazing there. Pay wasn't bad. Lanes wasn't bad. Unloading wasn't bad. I actually miss it. But just don't sit there and jump at the first opportunity of hearing somebody guarantee you the money. You guys see that, get it written down on paper. And just don't trust everybody. The company I'm with right now, I thought they were bullshit until I got it written down in ink, anything on paper. They've taken care of me. Now there's certain individuals that I do not care about. I'll admit, I got wrote up last week because I was on home time. A lady calls me, be a little douchebag, not saying no names, and trying to tell me I got to do this and I got to do that. No, the hell I don't. Whenever I'm on home time, you can go screw yourself. It's my time with my family. I don't call you on your home time. You get to go home every week. We can do that here, but we'll lose pay a little bit. But just watch out for yourself. Because I can see now how it was before. Whenever I first was introduced to the trucking community, whenever I used to ride with the truck with my dad, there was people out here offering to help each other, offering to do this, not no backstabbing. You go to a truck stop and sit there and joke around and talk. It's going away. You got people out here just looking out for themselves, just wanting bigger money in their pocket, just talk shit about other people. So you come running to them. Try to act like they know everything. So you'll come and pay for the information. There's free stuff out here. Just like what little guy said yesterday. If it's not on Google or YouTube, then it's not the fuck out there. I mean, seriously. I looked at how to break into a Freightliner because another company drivers was... My grandma's gonna start annoying me a little while. Their keys out of their truck. I could have sat in the truck, recorded it, and called them dumbasses and spoke shit about them. But I actually took time out of talking to my family and took time out of my sleeping schedule so I could go there and try to help them get in their truck. It doesn't matter about the fucking race. It doesn't matter about the nationality. If we're out here, we're all out here for a reason, to make money, to be providers for our family, to be providers for us. It shouldn't matter who it is. So, I mean, to sit there and call a group of people inbred retards and stuff like that, or anything, that's basically already attacking their family also. Just, I mean, it's ridiculous. And the thing is, you sit there and want to talk shit about drivers just starting out. I started out whenever I got out of the military. You're right there, everything driver. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the comments up. Yeah, Mr. Joker, everything basically is all about the driver now. But I mean, I started out with a company that everybody makes fun of over at Swift. I got good buddies that still work there. It all depends on how you sit there and you learn your job, how you treat other people, how you do your job. I mean, there's times out here where I've hit stuff. I'm not perfect. A couple of days ago, I was driving down the road up there in Massachusetts. I didn't swing out wide enough. I grazed everything in the guardrail. I got out, made sure no damage was done to the guardrail, none to my truck. Well, actually to my trailer. I'm sorry, not my truck, but my trailer. But not everybody's perfect. And like I said before, everything earlier in my live stream, and this is going to you, Scott Willie, RVT. If you think that you know everything about trucking, please get the fuck out of trucking. Because whenever you stay here and you think that you know everything about chaining, you know everything about hauling every type of load out here, you know everything about every single truck, know everything about dispatchers, about logistics, about everything. You're going to kill somebody. You're going to hurt somebody's family. If it's not yours, it might be mine. It might be somebody else's. And I mean, it's stupid. You're sitting there acting like you know everything whenever you don't. That's what fucks up. Be what you were in the military if you were in the military. You said that you were commissioned. Well, I'm sorry, that you were enlisted and then you became commissioned. So in the Army, if I'm not mistaken, that's considered green to gold, where you're enlisted and you become an officer. An officer, an NCO, anybody in the military is supposed to look out for one another. But apparently, you're just a one-sided dick, sitting out here talking shit about another veteran, talking shit about other drivers. To me, in my eyes, you're a fake piece of shit. Just out here for yourself, out here for your own gain. Let's talk shit so more people will come over to my channel and to watch what I do to make me look like a bigger asshole. Right now, I don't even know how many subscribers I have. I got like one person on here right now. Do I hope to get more later on? Yeah. Will I die or will I cry and get upset about it? No, I won't. But anyways, I know I've drug this on a pretty good bit. This is probably the longest live feed I've ever done. It's like 32 minutes right now. But people, all I ask is please do your research. Don't go to a company that wants to nickel and dime you and basically don't give you a courtesy reach around where they're screwing you up the ass. Don't side with somebody that sits there and talks shit about another brother in arms or even another driver in general. And the thing is, if y'all ain't brainwashed or whatever it's called, just like one of his videos that he made down in Albuquerque, New Mexico, there's been drivers posting videos and talking about the bathroom set up. It's called clickbait. It's called to get more people over there, more comments and more likes and stuff. I mean, seriously, since I've been out here, I have never, and any of my friends have never had another guy try to reach up underneath the stall where the stall is like only that far off the ground. You tell me how that's going to happen. If you get so freaked out for you leave your phone in there after you get done wiping, well, somebody sure as hell comes into my bathroom or my stall if they're able to. I'm not going to have time to sit there and wipe. I'm going to be getting up and going after them. But even the managers there said that you were banned from there, probably from how much shit you talk, how much full of shit you are. But I guess we're all just trash talking inbred truck drivers. So I don't know. I guess there's double standards to RVT. It's people like that. But I don't know. I hope everybody has a good day. And I'm over here in Nebraska right now, heading over to Salt Lake City. So if anybody tries to send me any hate messages or anything like that, it might take me a while until I get stopped. Well, actually in the morning over there in Wyoming, and I'll definitely respond back to you. And if anybody wants to call that has my number, go right ahead. And if anybody wants to call me trying to tell me that they're going to get their lawyer involved, go right ahead too. I don't give a fuck. Because the thing is, if you haven't done nothing wrong, then why do you need the lawyer? You're just wanting to defend yourself and try to get off of everybody's bad side. Like I said, not every YouTuber on here is perfect. There's, it's not everybody's perfect, but just don't sit there and run your mouth. But anyways, everybody have a good day, good night, good evening, good whatever. If you're at home, be safe. If you are enjoying your time with your family, I'm gonna be out here for probably another 20 some days, and I'm going to go home. Got another VA appointment, and enjoy that with those people. And then after that, we're going to the beach. And the last time I was home, we went up to Twisted Railroad, rode the train up there with my daughter, rode the ski lift, had fun up there with my daughter, my wife, and my grandmother. And now this time we're going to go to the beach, just me, my wife, and my daughter. So, that's another thing. I'm such a loser, such a piece of shit because I don't make six figures. I can't enjoy life. But it doesn't matter about the money that you have. It matters about the time you put in with your family. I'd rather be broke and be with my daughter and be with my wife than being out here in another truck with another guy running my face off. Because I missed a lot of stuff from my family whenever I was overseas and even whenever I'm trucking right now. So, but who knows? You might be satisfied being in a small enclosed Cascadia with another guy. You got the red hair of a female, got the little beard tickling, well, actually the beard ball tickling stuff going on your face right now. So hell, you might enjoy being out there more than with your wife. So that's probably why you're also happy and stuff. But if that is the case, I salute you. Going for the flagpole. Go right ahead. And plus another thing, I haven't attacked you. I haven't attacked your family. Last time I checked, we got freedom of speech, freedom of expression. So it's whatever. If you enjoy being the catcher while somebody else is being the pitcher, and grabbing your little Viking hair. I think there's some stuff going on with Vikings a long time ago, and probably still are with you. So, but that's none of my business. Like I said, about to start my day out. About to do my job. I'm gonna run my face off. I still like this ugly ass thing for some reason. So, everybody have a good day, and hope to talk to you soon.